Ten Best Picks presents the top 10 best gaming speakers. Starting at number 10. Creative T100-2.0 Compact. If you've got limited space on your desk, but you still want speakers that deliver punchy sounds, then the Creative T100 set could be ideal. They are a pair of 2.0 speakers, which means you get a left speaker and a right speaker and nothing else. No extra speakers for surround sound, and no subwoofer for floor-shaking bass. While that means that people looking for immersive cinema-like audio should look elsewhere, this pared-down setup will be very appealing to many people where space is at a premium. It also means at $99.99 it's one of the more affordable PC speakers in the market. It's over half the price of audiophile grade 2.0 setups like the Audio Engine A2 Plus and is much cheaper than Logitech's 2.1 offerings like the Logitech Z625 and Logitech G560. Of course, there are much cheaper 2.0 speakers out there as well, but what Creative is attempting to do with the T100 is offer superior sound quality despite the lower price and limited tech. The Creative T100 computer speakers are a 2.0 set that is perfect for people who don't have the space for larger 2.1 or 5.1 speaker setups. It offers very good sound quality for the price. For more information and price, check out the product links in description underneath the video. At number 9. Razer Nommo Pro. Razer's Nommo Pro speaker system is a marked step up from its other Nommo models, both in build and price. This $499.99 2.1-channel desktop speaker set is over 3 times the price of the underwhelming Nommo Chroma speakers, but the extra money is well justified in performance. While its biggest addition is the included subwoofer, the Nommo Pro's satellite speakers also get a significant upgrade through separate tweeters that give the system some much-needed high-end finesse. The result is a desktop speaker package that sounds much louder and much better than its smaller siblings. The left and right satellites of the Nommo Pro stand 11.5 inches tall, each with a pair of nearly horizontal black canisters mounted on a black disc-shaped stand. The larger, 5.2x6 7-inch canister on each speaker holds a 3-inch mid-range driver with plenty of room to resonate, while the smaller 2.2x6 7-inch tube above it holds a 0.8-inch tweeter. The driver enclosures and stand are all sturdy, matte black metal surrounding the exposed, grill-less drivers. RGB light rings under the disc-shaped bases light up with programmable color patterns when enabled and are invisible when not in use. The subwoofer is a 15.3x10 7-inch black drum with a 6-inch downward-firing driver. A bass port sits on the top panel, providing space for all the air the driver displaces to move. The keg-like drum of the subwoofer sits on 3 short legs mounted on a disc-shaped base, lifting it up enough to give the driver itself room to move. This base doesn't hide any colored lighting like the base of the satellites. Razer's Nommo Pro desktop speaker system features attractive satellites with programmable, colored lighting and a powerful subwoofer to give PC gamers booming sound. Number 8 of my list. Logitech G560 LIGHTSYNC. The G560G LIGHTSYNC from Logitech is the best pair of RGB speakers for gaming on the market. Sure, the competition isn't really teeming with products, but these speakers are great even when compared to regular computer speakers. First of all, RGB effects are impressive. You can assign speakers with many different light effects, but the best one is just assigning a part of your screen to each speaker and then watching how they light up and change color depending on what's happening on the screen. This is perfect for gaming and is as cool as Philips Hue tech. Sound signature is bassy since these come with a powerful subwoofer. This is absolutely amazing when playing games and watching movies, especially when combined with screen replicating RGB effects. We don't like that a bass control knob isn't present. This is really jarring and illogical for a 2.1 system. You can control bass levels in the PC app, but that lowers bass levels not only in the subwoofer, but also in satellites. Further, the volume control isn't a knob, but a 2-side volume step. This leads to being unable to set volume levels in granular levels. Instead, speakers are either too loud or too quiet. There are some software workarounds, but they just further complicate things. Despite their small size, satellites pack enough punch for immersive gaming sessions. These speakers feature DTS:X virtual surround sound that can really improve any scene in games and movies. It isn't perfect but better than regular stereo output. Music also sounds great. Sound is crisp and has all frequencies present, with punchy and clear bass. These speakers are perfect for gaming, but are also great for listening to music. Coming at number 7. Creative Pebble Plus 2. 1. If you are out trying to find low-priced PC speakers below $50, it's easy to be overrun by choice. It doesn't help that dependable brands have actually really choices that are numerous, the fear range that is the same. The distinctions throughout the low end could be minimal, nevertheless, the Pebble that is innovative plus stands independently associated with competition, employing their big noise, regardless of the size that is compact. These speakers generate crisper audio when compared to a number of their competitors, using 2 to 3 times the total amount of power, by having an energy that is a total of 8 watts. We discovered little distortion even with the volume maxed out, while they won't produce the quantity that is highest of noise. The only problem that is genuine is really insufficient bass control to check on the convenient volume knob located on the presenter that is correct. The Pebble Plus speakers may lack some oomph that is natural, but they replace along with it in quality. This is the reason we recommend these speakers for pupils and those who maneuver around a whole lot that is complete, while the speakers are small, sufficient to fit in any cramped desk area. They are effortlessly system that is many is portable, tried and perform best in an inferior space or dorm. Like any other pair of speakers below $50, the Pebble that is imaginative plus can be shamed with a mid-range set, but in addition for gamers with restricted funds, we discovered these speakers become the champ that is apparent. At number 6. Logitech G560. Either you hate it or love it. RGB that is regarding lighting, chances are the PC gamer office might be split using this topic, but there's one thing we're able to agree on. Logitech's G560 LIGHTSYNC function is anything but gimmicky. If there's one RGB item we'd recommend that will affect your computer gaming experience, it's this one. Logitech's computer software allows you to choose between 2 control modes for the speakers. Hardware control ditches the scheduled system and uses Bluetooth or O input for illumination. Switching up to computer software control enables you to select from fixed color, color period, breathing, audio visualizer, and display sampler lighting modes. Screen sampler, but, is in which the G560 shines. Much like ambient TV backlighting items, the program takes user-defined parts of the screen and expands the colors outwards to make an extremely experience that is light as immersive. The speakers should be placed appropriately beside your display with their straight back against a wall, getting the outcome that is best, since a good part of this effect relies upon the rear-facing LEDs. But all that is beside the point, as these speakers also offer some sound that is great of dual tweeters and a subwoofer that is effective. For the spell, here, the G560 has been susceptible to explosive noise also when cranked right down to a volume that is low. Logitech eventually patched that nuisance out, which includes us yet again loving this kit for PC gambling. For more information and price, check out the product links in description underneath the video. Halfway of my listed number 5. Bose Companion 2 Series 3. Bose is a household name amongst audiophiles, and in recent years they gained quite the popularity amongst gamers. The Companion 2 Series 3 is their most affordable speaker set, and it's incredibly popular for those on a budget. Let's see why the design of Bose Companion 2 Series 3 is more akin to generic speakers you'd more likely see in an office rather than in a gamer den. However, if you're the type of person that doesn't care about aesthetics, you won't find an issue with their design. Even though they look like a set of generic PC speakers, the design isn't so clean as you might think. These speakers are quite powerful and can deliver a wide range of frequencies. However, they emphasize lower frequencies a bit too much for my taste. I played a couple of matches of Call of Duty, Black Ops 4, and while the sound wasn't bad, it was a bit muted. These speakers are more suited for playing RPGs like WoW or Mass Effect. When I played a couple of music tracks, the sound was quite warm, but a bit muted just like in games. I wouldn't recommend listening to metal or jazz with these speakers, but if you're a fan of trap, these speakers are the right choice for you. The Bose Companion 2 Series 3 speakers won't immerse you in your favorite game. Still, they're certainly an upgrade from anything you would get bundled with your PC. Although they don't provide the clearest and most crisp sound in the world, they really excel in games where ambient sounds are most important. So, if you're an avid WoW player or like to lose yourself in the vast space of Elite Dangerous, this speaker set is for you. Coming in at number 4 of my list, Razer Leviathan. When you think of a soundbar, you don't associate them with gaming, rather you associate them with TVs. However, Razer's Leviathan soundbar subwoofer combo proves soundbars can be an excellent audio solution for PC gaming. The Leviathan soundbar was Razer's first non-headphone sound device. And I have to admit that they really delivered. Let's find out why. The only rattle I experienced was when I was playing Warhammer Vermintide 2 when the Chaos Spawn started rushing at my team. Even then it was as short as Chaos Spawn's lifespan when attacking my fully decked out teammates. The subwoofer is a beast. It will shake your life if you let it. It will shake so much it will make you feel like you're in your fantasy battlefield, and I mean that in a literal sense. The soundbar can connect through both Bluetooth and O. This brings us to my source of frustration. If you use Bluetooth connection, get ready to frantically refresh your device list because soundbar decided to go invisible. On top of that, it will turn off after 20 minutes of inactivity, forcing you to repeat the dreaded syncing cycle. The Razer Leviathan 5.1 is worth every penny. If you want to feel like you're in the fantasy battleground of your choice, look no further. The sound is incredibly crisp, and the subwoofer will give you a mild case of PTSD if you turn it up in Call of Duty. However, be ready for connection issues. The Bluetooth on the Leviathan isn't up to standard for a brand like Razer. At number 3. Creative Labs 51MF1610AA002. Creative T20s have been on the market for nearly 10 years, and since then, they were revised only once. Even after the revision, they remain as one of the most popular options for budgets under $100. The Gigaworks T20 series speakers feature removable grills. When attached, they perfectly blend in the background. With the grills off, the gold-colored cones and glossy black fascias stand out, giving you the feel of audiophile quality you'd expect from a $500 sound system. The subtle glow around the power volume knob is a great touch. It gives just enough ambient lighting for those days when you want to close the blinds and play your favorite game until the colors on the screen start melting. At normal volume levels, the T20 sounds like a speaker sat way over its price point. The sound is surprisingly crisp and clear with excellent stereo separation. Unfortunately, the illusion is quickly dispelled the second you turn up the volume. Low frequencies in games like Apex Legends cause strong vibrations through the housing, and the overly bright response from the tweeter drivers gets a little annoying after a while. Thankfully, you can quickly rectify this issue by playing around with the bass and treble controls on the T20's front panel. The Creative Labs Gigaworks T20 Series 2 speakers are an excellent solution for a gamer on a budget. They give you the feel of a much more expensive gaming speaker set, that is if you fine-tune them. Coming at number 2. Razer Nommo Chroma. If it wasn't for the RGB lighting on the G560, Razer's Nommo Chroma speakers would take the first place. Razer has a legendary reputation amongst gamers for building high-end gaming computers and peripherals. The Nommo Chroma is an excellent example of Razer's dedication to bringing the gamers the absolute best in technology. The Razer Nommo Chroma gaming speakers are built out of smooth black plastic and feature a sleek design most gamers can appreciate. The subtle RGB lighting in the base of the satellites give it an additional cool factor and ensure you feel like a hardcore gamer. You can also customize the RGB lighting to your heart's content with the companion app. The Nommo Chroma speakers aren't too large, standing just about 9 inches tall and are 6 inches in length. This is just perfect and will easily fit on almost any desk configuration. Their tube shape will undoubtedly give your gaming setup a more minimalistic feel. The rear-facing woofers are nothing short of amazing. I've played some WoW Classic with these speakers and was pleasantly surprised by the rumble they produced, especially when I turned up the bass knob. The only issue I have with the performance of these speakers is their somewhat low power output. When turned up to the max, they are hardly louder than a TV without a soundbar. The Razer Nommo Chroma are excellent gaming speakers. They won't give you the same amount of immersion as the Logitech G560 speakers, but they are certainly close. They will still give you an edge over others, since you'll be able to hear every little sound in the game. And number 1. Logitech G560 LIGHTSYNC. The absolute winner amongst gaming speakers hails from gaming peripheral titan, Logitech. The G560 LIGHTSYNC speakers will help you experience games on a whole new level. Most would argue RGB lighting is a gimmick that offers no improvement in gaming performance. However, Logitech's G560 LIGHTSYNC gaming speakers' RGB feature is everything but a gimmick. Although lighting is a huge factor, when it comes to immersion factor, audio quality is why we're here. The 220-watt G560 features Dolby's DTS:X surround technology. While I'm not a big fan of virtual surround sound, I'm happy to report it works perfectly with these speakers. The audio is crisp and incredibly precise. It will make you feel like you're truly in a room with a 7.1 surround sound. I had no problems pinpointing from where I was being shot at in Apex Legends. The subwoofer is also incredible. I placed it under the desk and was pleasantly surprised at how much oomph it gave to the gun sounds. The Logitech G560 LIGHTSYNC speakers take the top of my list because they not only provide superb sound but also increase the immersion with the RGB sync. You will definitely feel more immersed than with other speakers. I definitely improved my gaming performance because I finally got more aware of my health level. For more information and price, check out the product links in description underneath the video. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe my channel, share this video and hit the like button.